Aham Prema.
Hello, welcome to Serenity on the Square online video. Today we're going to be doing a couple of standing postures using the chair in order to create elongation in the body and energize us. So come onto the mat if you have one, or just onto the floor, and come into Tadasana, mountain pose. So ground the feet into the floor. Feel your pelvic cradle over the ankles. Feel your shoulders over the pelvic cradle. Draw your front waist to your back waist. Relax the buttocks. Let the tailbone release down to the floor. Shoulders away from the ears. Crown of the head toward the ceiling. Palms are just by your sides. Imagine a robin's egg under the armpit. You don't want to crush it. You don't want to drop it either. And just follow the breath up the front body, down the back body for a few cycles. And then we're going to change it up, the breath. So bring the breath up the front body, and at the neck, the breath goes to the back body, caresses the back of the skull, and comes around to the forehead. And then at the neck, it goes back to the back body and comes down. So try to feel that movement of the breath in your body, creating a little bit of a figure eight. Up the front body, crossing at the neck, caressing the face, back body on the way down. One more breath. And then let's open the eyes and move into Urdhva Hastasana. So from your grounding down and bringing energy up, let's go ahead and raise the arms overhead, palms facing each other. And then how do we get more length here? By rooting the feet down, keeping the front waist to the back waist, and then feel that the side waists are getting longer from the pelvic cradle all the way up to the fingertips. Try not to let the bum go backward. Try not to let the chin come forward. Try to keep the ears between the biceps and keep that front waist to the back waist. Take a couple more breaths. Create a little more length. Just a little more length. And then release. Take a breath to check in with that elongation, that energizing of your being. And then we'll begin the postures with the chair. So let's come. We have securely braced the chair against the wall. So standing in front of the chair, let's bring our hands to the base of the seat of the chair, and we're just going to move into a variation of cat-cow. So make sure the outsides of the feet are parallel, that the toes are at the same level, and then we begin with cat. So exhale, let the head drop, let the sitting bones drop, lift the back toward the ceiling, and then inhale as you come into cow. And then just continue to move with your breath. Inhaling as you bring round the back toward the ceiling, and exhaling as you bring the back to the ceiling, and inhaling as you come forward. But you could do the reverse as well. Couple more breath cycles. Spine likes to be moved in all directions. So here we get a forward bend and a back bend, and we're also opening up the backs of the legs if the kneecaps are coming up and the thighs are engaged. Stretching out the hamstrings at the backs of the thighs. And then wherever you are, let's go ahead and meet in a tabletop position. And from here, we're going to be moving into downward facing dog, a variation. So you can bring the hands a little bit closer to you, and then step back with one foot, step back with the other foot. Make sure your chair is secure before you press into the hands. Transfer the weight into the back body. Let the tailbone lift toward the ceiling, and let the heels release toward the floor. If you need to step back a little bit more, you can go ahead and step back. And anytime you need to take a break, you just step forward and take a break, and then come back into variation of Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathing, creating length between each vertebrae. Beautiful work. And then go ahead, step forward. We're going to come into a variation of Uttanasana, standing forward fold. So go ahead and lower the crown of the head toward the seat of the chair. You might want to put a book or a bolster or support under there, or release the head all the way to the seat of the chair and just rock. Beautiful work. Beautiful, beautiful work. When you have the support of the seat of the chair on the crown of the head, it's a little bit more of a restorative posture than doing it without that kind of support. So let's go ahead and press into the seat of the chair, press into the soles of the feet, draw the feet apart, protect the lower back, use the strength of the legs as you come up. Check in Tadasana for a moment. And then we're going to move the chairs to the front of the mat for Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. We don't care how high the leg comes up. One leg's going to come off the floor, but we want to keep the hips level. So let's go ahead and bring the hands onto the seat of the chair. You can bring the feet together, heels slightly apart, Tadasana legs. Inhale, exhale, lift the left leg. Doesn't have to be high. If you want, reach around with your right hand, make sure the hips are level. And then bring that hand back down. Toes are pointing toward the floor. If you want, you can extend the right hand out. Beautiful work, ladies. Beautiful work at home, where palm is facing toward the windows in our studio. Beautiful. And then releasing the foot down, taking a little break, feeling the difference from one leg to the other. And then again, Virabhadrasana 3 on the other side. Inhale, exhale, root into the left leg, pick the right leg up. It doesn't have to come up high, but you do want to keep your front waist pulled to your back waist. And then extend through the heel. Try to reach for the wall behind you. If you want, reach around, make sure the hips are level. Toes pointed down, and then you can lift the left arm. Beautiful. Create length from the waist to the fingertips, from the waist to the heel. Feel the strength of the supporting leg, the elongation of the spine. And then release. Take a breath here, and then gently use the chair to come back to standing, checking in Tadasana, mountain pose. And then one more posture. This time we'll use the chair, so we'll come around, be sitting on the chair. And so for the first time, can we change places, Laura? Then you can see what's going on this first time. So we turn the knees this way, and then moving into a twist, arms overhead. And then exhale, gently lower the arms, gently take the back of the chair. Inhale to create length in the spine, and then exhale and use the back of the chair to go a little bit more deeply into your twist. And then just continue to breathe, lengthening the spine on the exhale, gently holding the back of the chair and moving into the twist on the exhale. No gripping in the hands. Let the shoulders relax away from the ears. And then gently release from the twist, head, torso, abdomen. Bring the palms to the thighs and just check in for a breath or two. And then, of course, we repeat on the other side. So we turn the knees in the other direction. Let's get those two little blocks for you, Laura, so you feel the support of the ground underneath. Inhale, arms overhead, palms facing each other. Exhale, bring the hands down to the back of the chair. It's like a dance partner. You hold it gently and use it as leverage to move into your twist. Inhale, elongating the spine. Exhale, taking you a little bit more deeply into the twist. And then if you want to have the idea of wringing out a towel, instead of the whole body moving to the right, you want the abdominal area to move in the opposite direction. So try to breathe from the right thigh up to the belly button and then down to the other side. So that the top part of the body is moving to the right, but there's resistance below. A little bit more intense and effective posture. 2 more breaths. And then inhale, exhale, release head, torso, abdomen, palms to the thighs. Take a breath or 2. And then back to center in sitting Tadasana, sitting mountain pose. Feel the earth underneath, rooting down, pulling up energy, sitting bones releasing down, front waist to back waist. Palms together at the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Namaste.